All right, what's going on, Giants fans? Week 4 offensive line report, Giants versus Rams. A lot to unpack. Andrew Thomas struggled really bad to start, like really bad. It got a lot better as the game went along, but you don't want to see those bad starts. Nick Gates, I thought, had a phenomenal game. We'll get into that, and he playing with a chip on his shoulder, which I love. Matt Peart got some rep. He got a drive. We're going to go through every single one of those plays. The guards have some struggles. Hernandez and Zeitler, we'll go through that. But I will say, because I think it's programmed in Giants fans, and I get it because it's been bad to just blame the offensive line. And I'm not saying the offensive line has been good, but I don't blame them for these passing game woes. I look at the film. There's no downfield concepts paired with wide receivers not getting any separation. I mean, we had the fourth. Daniel Jones has the fourth most tight window throws. And then Jones is still making mistakes without the downfield attack. So I like the downfield. I love downfield attack, and you'll make mistakes like Jones did, and that's why he had interceptions and fumbles last year. But it's also why he was on pace to break the rookie touchdown record. So, in order, what I would blame on this team is Garrett, wide receivers, Jones, and then offensive line. Now they haven't been good, but they've had the 11th highest pressure in the league. With that paired with Jones having the 12th highest snap to throw, and they're the second most blitz team. So a lot of factors. But anyways, we'll get into it. Let's start with the franchise left tackle. We'll start with the bad, and that's what this game was. It was starting with the bad. I mean, Andrew Thomas looked pitiful to start this game, and we'll go through it. Obviously, he got better as the game went along, but let's run through it. So play 1. Look at his hands. Watch his hands. There's no punch. He is catching instead of punching. And that allows the guy to get into his chest. You're able to do whatever you want at that point. When you're in a guy's chest like that, you're a defensive end coming at full speed. You're able to do whatever you want with your hands. It's easy. Forces Jones outside the pocket. Gets a few yards on the ground. Good job, Danny. Play 2. This ends up being a sack. He punches and leans, man. This is the stuff that, coming into the season, we knew he needed to work on. Is the punch. The punch has to come from inside, not outside wide like that. I like that his hands are up and not down by his waist. Gets inside. And it looks like it's going to be a good recovery, but he's just not able to. In the NFL, you got to be able to power down quicker than that. And like I said, on a different play, this could be a good wash. But he's able to get Jones's ankle, and ends up being that's going to go down as a sack credited for Andrew Thomas. So like I said, bad punch and lean. You got to be patient with that stuff, man. It's the NFL. Another sack. Good punch. That one was good. And then look, he's watch how he doesn't lean. Bam, bam, straight up and down, or his torso is up and down, and he just doesn't finish. We've seen him do do this the right way, where he once it's here, this is where you want to win. This is where you want to win. You can win back here, but this is where you want to win. And that right foot opens up, and it's a sack. It gets probably, I don't know how they credit that, but it's more, it's on the running back as well. But that's left tackle. That's left tackle 1 right there. Now, it got a lot better after that. This is the fourth quarter, though. This you could call a coverage sack, but coverage sacks are sacks. Coverage sacks are sacks. So that looks like a good rep to start it out. Good punch. He's not leaning like he was. Anchors down. Does the little hop. And the hands stay locked. That's why you see how his arms are inside. You want to do like a wax off motion. A wax off. You want to pop those arms off of you and then punch again. I'm doing it, and I know you guys. Actually, let me do this. Watch. You want to wham, bam, like that. Wham, bam, wham, bam. I forgot I could put the camera on me. Like I said, this ends up being a cover sack. I mean, it's 4 or 5 seconds. but nonetheless, it goes down as a sack. But it got better. It got better. Punch. Locks on him, realizes he's going for that edge, puts his hand on the small of his back, buries the dude. Buries the dude. That's what you do. Like, you're not going to get the edge against me. This is what he did against K'Lavon Chase at LSU. Bam. Buries him. Buries him. What is this? Sorry. I didn't mean to put this play in. But nonetheless, a good down block. He had a couple bad run plays, but I'm focusing on the pass today. Bam. Good punch. Good punch as he goes for that inside move. Gonna come back out? Nope, you're moving laterally with him. Good rep. Like I said, doesn't open his hips. Patient. Patient. Oh, we got a stunt running. You got a stunt running. Close down in with Hernandez. Passes that off. And then comes off. Good job. Good job right there. And that's what he did the rest of the game after a rough start. So I don't know how you feel about this. Because it was really bad to start. And I was dreading doing this video. But it got like a lot better as the game went along. So I'll let you be the judge on what your thoughts are. But we want a clean game out of Thomas like we did week 1 against the Steelers. Next, we got Nick Gates, who I was very impressed with. He has gotten better every week. He's understanding pass protection, and he was a little bully in the run game. So let's roll into it. I will start with just the 2 bad plays he had. Let's get those over with. Just gets pulled. Gotta get those hands off you. Gets pulled. Guy makes a play. Bad play on Gates. This one, he just gets bammed. He's not looking. He's watching this stunt right here. And Aaron Donald just bams him. I'll play at full speed. Bam. Just gets bammed. Good job on Zeitler to recover. Now let's get into the good. I'm not going to focus on the pass too much because it's kind of the same things we've seen the last few weeks. Basically, just good awareness, picking up a stunt, seeing that they ran this exact stunt earlier in the game successfully, and Hernandez wasn't able to pick it up. Bam, I'm there. You're not picking that stunt up now. Good stuff. And then the run game, dude, he got nasty. Watch how he moves this linebacker. From there, he pushes him 10 yards. And then eventually 41 realizes that he's just going to have to grab him and yank him to the ground because he's going for a ride. And get that chest into him. Let him know. You can hold and rip me down after I've driven you out from the hash mark to the numbers. But just know that's coming. On the nose tackle. Working a double team. Zeitler comes off. This guy's going to try and do a little one-arm tackle. No, man. I'm burying you. If you try and do that, I will bury you. Gets a pancake. Rolls over him. 10-yard gain. Again, here's my buddy 41. Work the double. Work the combo. Bam. Follow me, running back. Just get behind me. I'm pushing. And then getting chippy. This is Mark Colombo said this guy is the alpha male of the room. We need guys with this kind of chip, not just only after the play, but in the play. That'll come and he'll pancake you and let you know. Doesn't matter if it's Aaron Donald, and this is straight like manhood stuff. Like, do you want to be getting into fights after plays? No, but Aaron Donald, if you're gonna play that stuff, put your hands in my face. We're gonna go at it. Hand. They go at it. Now Donald has his helmet. But it's just that fight. That's the kind of stuff I like from my offensive lineman. Some people don't like that stuff. I like it. And then after the game, sorry that this is blurry, Golden Tate gets into a fight with Jalen Ramsey. You could watch every other player. I'm actually pretty surprised Mondre Harper, who's brand new to the team, was in there. But watch the guy who's actually getting nasty from both teams. That white boy with the long hair. He's not just trying to do the push me. He is ripping dudes off. I like that. I know that doesn't really matter on the field, but I like that kind of stuff, man. And I am very happy with Nick Gates. I think there's not an offensive lineman I'm happier with through 4 weeks. You can bring up the Pittsburgh game. It was his first game at center. I am happy with Nick Gates. So hopefully we can end the Spencer Pulley stuff. Next, we got Matt Peart, who going forward, and I'll let the film do the talking. If they started him, I would be excited. But after 3 weeks, we'd be like, this guy's not ready because there's going to be bad plays. But he had one drive, and I thought he did a solid job for his first drive in the NFL. All right, real quick. Peart works a little double. It's a duo play to linebacker. Doesn't get off, but you can live with that. This next play, it's just a bad RPO. So he literally has no one to block. This play, he opens his hips immediately, but he does a good job of washing Leonard Floyd. I mean, you live with that. Does he? He opens, like I said, he opens his hips up immediately. But like I said, he does a good job of washing Leonard Floyd. And that playing the results a little bit. This one, beat inside. This is supposed to, the whole job of this block is you just want him upfield. He doesn't keep the inside closed off. Gets beat inside. This one is probably his best run block. He's just blocking this guy out. He seems so stiff, man. He kind of want him to be a little bully ball, but he also is not leaning. Just a big dude. Like, that's perfect. You almost want him to lean a little bit, but he doesn't. That's how he doesn't really, that's how he doesn't get beat. So, I mean, good stuff. It looks weird with, the way Matt Peart gets it done, it does look weird, but he gets it done. This very good pass rep. Keeps his hips straight. Kick. And then when he gets that edge, you turn and you put that hand on his back and you push him. Great play there by Peart. This one, he hooks him. And so what happens on this one is he just, instead of punching, he waits for the guy to come into his chest and he hooks. Bad play. Next one. Well, this one, it's a mix of no good punch. Doesn't really even I guess you call it a punch, but he leans and his feet are slow. This is a bad rep, but it ends up not affecting the play really. CJ Board drops the pass. Thank you, CJ Board. This is a hinge block. So good job. Nothing crazy. Good job there. Here's a stunt. Very good job with him and Zeitler picking up a stunt. This is stuff that takes some time to figure out. And Donald is great at running these stunts and getting his guys free. Does a good job picking it up. Donald bulls and pulls a little bit, but that's Aaron Donald. Good job. Good job not letting him swat your hands. Wash him. Finish it too. That's what I like. A lot of guys get right here and they just kind of see what happens. No, he finishes it. I love that. I love that from Matt Peart. And then last one. Good rep. You see he's good at not letting his hands get swatted away. Which is, you see, watch Floyd goes for his hands. Bam. Well, not really. But anyways, good play. So overall, good stuff with Matt Peart. Let's talk about the guards. Man, I need to fix my eyebrows a little bit. Let's talk about the guards. Will Hernandez struggled. Had some bad plays in the pass and the run. Granted, calling for Shane Lemieux to start at guard is also silly. So let's go through it. Hernandez struggled. Zeitler had some bad stuff in the run, and then in the pass, you're okay with what he did in the pass, but overall, just not the best game from our guards. All right, let's check out the guard play. We'll start with Will Hernandez with some bad plays. So let's check this out. Now this is against Aaron Donald. He starts with the bull. And then what Aaron Donald's great at is that pull and swim, man. His hands are so quick. And it causes chaos because Gates sees that. So Gates comes off, kinda comes off. And then Zeitler pushes into here. And then 90, who I think is Brockers, loops out. And he gets the sack. So that all starts by Will Hernandez getting beat by Aaron Donald. Next play, he just misses a stunt. Baldy looked at this play. Donald comes and does this chop in the middle. Thomas comes over on him, and Hernandez, leaning because they're trying to stop Aaron Donald, totally misses it. gets Jones hit. It's a completed pass, but gets Jones hit on that play. This is another stunt. I wanted to point this out because I'm not even going to say one way or the other. It's just a long developing play. He's got 90 here. And then Thomas is one-on-one with this guy. Like, you can't ask them to switch on this stunt. And this happened week 1, too. And it's a long developing stunt. The guy's coming from the nose all the way around the end. And there's really, I don't know what you can ask Hernandez to do there. Maybe cut. I don't know. But nonetheless, ends up getting a hit on Jones. This one was just bad. Like, it's one thing if Aaron Donald beats you in the run. But this guy, 69, I don't know who he is. Just kind of like he plays with him. He's watching the running back. Once he's ready, just comes off. Easy. You can't have that against that guy, Will Hernandez. Do a couple good plays. Just one. Moves it. And watch him bench press this guy. Bam! Just bams him. I mean, let's see if this dude. I mean, he's in the air. Superman the hoe. Good. Next one's a good passer up against Donald. Donald tries to swim, pushes him out. Donald gives up on the play. So let's talk about Zeitler and Hernandez. We'll start with Hernandez on this one. Good pull. Good pull. Finds the hole and pushes 59 out. Bam. Bam. Now, Freeman, you're supposed to follow your pulling guard. He sees this gap, and I don't hate him for hitting it, instead of trusting that this is going to open up. So I don't hate him for hitting this gap. But Zeitler will start it over. Again, 69. I don't know who that is. He's just kind of watching the back and then pulls and makes the tackle. So there's a bad one on Zeitz. Just gets shed on this play. Gates even gives him help. You're trying to get that out on with that combo double. You want your outside shoulder outside of him. The defensive tackle gets in the B gap and doesn't make the play, but nonetheless a bad play by Zeitz. So here's a good stunt pickup on Aaron Donald. I guess I highlight a little bit good. The pass game I was fine with Kevin Zeitler. It wasn't perfect, but I was fine with it. Gets a little help here from Gates on this one. We're going against Aaron Donald. Gates pushes off to Hernandez. Gates comes back and bams him, but Zeitler already had him on that. And this one I feel like is, if you want to really get on Zeitler, this happened a few times where he plays it smart, comes off, but he gets bulled. And that happened a few times. And I think that is the criticism of Zeitler, is that we need him to be the guy. So not a horrible game from Zeitler. He did have the false start, but we needed Zeitler to be really, really good. We can't have him just having okay games. All right, thanks for watching. Going to start streaming all 22, just going through the offense and the defense. So Tuesday night at 8, we're going to be going through the offense. Wednesday night, we'll probably do it a little earlier, probably 7, just going through the defense, just talking through it, answering questions. So make sure to subscribe, all that bull crap. Follow me on Twitter, I guess, @BobbySkinner_. Enjoy your freaking day. Peace.